So much history in this metal. We'll take our time with the restoration, starting with these oxidized fins. Okay, let's look at this 72 XR750. The rust on these welds is significant. Moving up to the engine.
Here it is, the 72 Ironhead. See the patina, the faded orange.
We're carefully dusting the gauges now, moving slowly across the controls and the handlebars. Look at that chrome shine through.
Look at that texture. So satisfying.
Gently cleaning this beautiful vintage Harley tank. Look at how thick the foam is. Look at that grease just lifting right off the fins. So satisfying. Now for the mounting brackets. The key is to be very thorough, especially around the engine fins and these delicate wire spokes. Let's gently scrape this away. See the shine underneath. The soft nylon brushes are slowly agitating decades of grease. Look at that satisfying foam lift the residue right off the aluminum. The paint is definitely original. You can see the checking here. And these graphics are heavily faded.
We're just going to slowly loosen the mounting bolts now. Hear that click? And then we can carefully lift the tank away.
Gently disconnect the fuel line now. Listen to the sound of the metal separating.
Applying gentle pressure now. Hear the creak as the rust breaks free. We're gently extracting the bolt now. Ah, yes, there's the corrosion we suspected.
Smooth and steady. Watch the bearings as the axle clears the hub. Now we just roll the wheel clear of the lift.
gently sliding the forks free now, moving them over to the padded bench. Perfect.
We've loosened the bolts, and now we gently pry the assembly away, revealing the carbon buildup inside the port.
This cover off. Oh, that is very crusty. Time to brush the terminals gently.
Look closely at the texture of the rust. 40 years of grime, slowly wearing away the chipped paint.
The 1972 Harley-Davidson XR750. Every component laid out with absolute...
We're just slowly working around these welds now, making sure to get every last bit of corrosion off the tab. Making sure every piece is perfectly dry before we organize them into the trays.
We install the new bushings and seals, then carefully pour the premium fork oil before setting the torque.
The solvent is breaking down the old grease, revealing the polished aluminum underneath. Look at that shine. Now we slowly slide the cylinder up, revealing the worn piston, heavily coated in these crusty carbon deposits. Slow and steady, we ease the piston from the cylinder wall, just like that. Now let's place it very gently on the padded mat,
And the sealant breaks. There we go, the cases are separating smoothly.
Applying the assembly lube to the piston skirt, ensuring complete coverage before we install the rings on the 72 XR750. Okay, carefully align the cylinder over the compressor.
We're torquing the head bolts now, 10, 20, and the final click at 30 foot-pounds. That ensures a perfect seal.
Now we apply the deep gloss black. Look at that mirror finish starting to form. And now the racing orange. We want nice, slow, overlapping passes for that factory finish.
This is a 1972 Harley-Davidson XR750. The classic orange and black paint is incredibly glossy.
Nice and smooth. You can hear the water working with the fine grit. Almost ready for the final polish.
Sliding smoothly into the triple clamps. Now listen closely as we tighten the bolts to the exact specifications. There's the first click.
Restoring this 72 XR750 require absolute precision. Listen to that smooth threading as the bolt slides home.
And the chain seats perfectly onto the rear sprocket. Listen to that smooth rotation.
The polished chrome really catches the light in this bay. Now we tighten the flange bolts evenly.
They said perfection was impossible. They called it the ultimate racing machine. Today, it is reborn.